curves. That is the term used by The Guardian to describe Zaha Hadid, whose style was intensely futuristic architecture characterized by curving facade, sharp angles, and using materials such as concrete and steel. Dame Zaha Mohammad Hadid was a Iraqi-British architect, artist, and designer recognized as a major figure in architecture of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Hadid bagged lots of awards in her time, such as she was the first woman to receive the Pritzker Architecture Prize in 2004 and the RIBA Gold Medal in 2016. She also received the UK's most prestigious architectural award, which is the Sterling Prize for 2 consecutive years from 2010 and 2011. Hadid was born on October 31, 1950 in Baghdad, Iraq. Her father Muhammad Hadid was an Iraqi economist and a cabinet minister, while her mother Wajia Sabunji was an artist from Mosul. She also had two brothers, Fulat Hadid, a writer and an expert on Arab affairs, and Haytham Hadid. Hadid was born in Baghdad, Iraq. However, she lived abroad through most of her childhood, attending Catholic boarding schools in Switzerland and England, which she described as religiously diverse before studying mathematics at the American University of Beirut. Her father Muhammad Hadid was a politician who co-founded in the left liberal Al-Ahali group in 1932. And due to her father's involvement in politics, she used to make trips to ancient Sumerian cities in southern Iraq, which she once mentioned in an interview sparked her interest in architecture. The family, however, had to leave Iraq because of the Iranian War and the Saddam Hussein conflicts. Zaha Hadid families expected her to pursue a professional career, and most of them would assume that she always considered studying architecture from the beginning. However, she began her secondary education career at the University of Beirut, where she studied mathematics, later changing her major to architecture. She then moved to London in 1972 to study at the Architectural Association School of Architecture, where she studied under renowned architects Zalia Zengelis, who described her as the best pupil he had ever taught in The Inventor of the 89 Degrees, and also Rem Koolhaas, who described her as a planet in her own orbit. Zaha Hadid's first major building was constructed between 1993 and 1994. It was a Witter fire station in Weil am Rhein, Germany. The building was to be a small fire station for Wittra, which was a Swiss furniture farm. The building was made of glass and raw concrete and had numerous irregular angles, clearly showcasing her radical design. The building was the launching pad to her architectural career. The next project of Zaha's portfolio was the Contemporary Arts Center in Cincinnati, United States, which took place between 1997 and 2000. She competed against her professor Rem Koolhaas and among other well-known architects. She won the rights to design the Art Center, and this was her first project in the United States, and the first woman to do this project. Also, this was her first of many major successes. The project gained her 2 awards, the Royal Institute of British Architects Award in 2004 and the American Architecture Award of the following year. In 2000, Zaha Hadid participated in an international competition for the design of the famous Science Center, which was to be constructed in Wolfsburg, Germany. This was a more ambitious project for Hadid, since the museum was to be larger than the one she designed for the Contemporary Arts Center. The design of the building was also not as reserved as the Arts Center in the Cincinnati. The Phaenon Science Center was constructed to resemble a gigantic ship. Every element of the structure is avant-garde, from its sloping walls and its windows, which are scattered in a symmetric fashion with a roof made of exposed steel framework. The building itself gives the illusion of being inside a ship, and the construction of this building was completed in 2005. Here, famed projects are plenty, but aside from being a great visionary, Hadid was also an exceptional teacher. She was a dedicated instructor at an architectural association at Harvard University, University of Chicago, and Yale University. In March 2016, Hadid passed unexpectedly of a heart attack. The world of architecture mourned her passing, and it's safe to say that her legacy will stand the test of time. Patrick Schumacher, her business partner, assumed leadership of her firm, Zaha Hadid Architects. The firm continues to design and build the boundary-breaking projects of the world over.